Good afternoon, Aggies. This is Anthony Puntolillo.
And I'm Julian White. We are more than halfway through the semester and we have lots of news to share. In this roundup for Del Val student media, the Full360, we bring you news from the Del Val community and beyond.
Struggling with the class? Whether the course material is too difficult or you just don't have the time in your schedule, March 31st is the last day to drop a class with a W. Withdrawing means the class won't be counted towards your GPA, which is important for scholarships, athletics, participation, and even insurance. Another big news coming to Del Val. Acting Attorney General Michelle Henry will be speaking on violence and addiction later this month. The Bucks County District Attorney and leaders from across the country will join the community-wide event.
Mark your calendars. The event is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on April 17th in the Life Sciences Auditorium. This past week, the Black Student Union hosted a soul food fundraiser. We hope to see more from BSU and fundraisers like this in the future. For more information on the fundraiser or the union, you can find them on Instagram at dvu.bsu or stop by the Multicultural Room for their weekly Monday and Thursday 8:30 p.m. meetings. If you're interested in joining, know that everyone is welcome.
And best wishes to the Muslim members of our community in the celebration of Ramadan, which begins March 22nd and lasts 30 days, ending at sundown on Thursday, April 20th. Ramadan is the month of the Islamic calendar observed by Muslims as a month of fasting, prayer, reflection, and community.
We also want to congratulate 4 students who won awards from the Pennsylvania News Media Association: Kayla Leary, Sabrina Workman, Maria Viola, and Marley Bramsway. They will accept their honors at an award ceremony later in April. In more alarming news, this week, reporter Julian Baker shared a story about a chilling case of extortion that happened close to home here in Bucks County, and it involved a popular app that many young adults use, Snapchat. On a lighter note, Marley Bramsway brings us some of her top destinations for finding bargains at thrift stores. Read more in her story about local thrift shops. Digital producer Victoria Dondero interviews Dr. Carla Gonzon about the different types of hemp and its limitless uses for the entire plant. Tune into the Full360 to read more about cannabis at Del Val. Find out about the hemp growing on campus.
In sports on campus, freshman wrestler Jacob Blair returns to the mat for the first time in 2 years and found himself in Cedar Rapids on the national stage. He's the only Aggie to wrestle for the All-American status. You can also kick off the first week of spring weather at Franklin Wolfgang Field as the Aggies baseball team takes on Stevens in a doubleheader.
The Delaware Valley University women's basketball team had arguably one of the best seasons the program has seen in years, running a 10-person squad with 6 members of the team being freshmen. The Aggies produced a near-winning record and found themselves in a playoff game. Though they had adversities to overcome through the season, the girls came together in the end and left it all on the court.
This Saturday, men's lacrosse takes on Cairn University as the Aggies look to bounce back from their loss against Keene University on Monday. Expect an exciting back-and-forth matchup with lots of goals in the first ever matchup between both schools.
Also, on the way for the Full360, we take a deep dive into current Del Val football coach and former athlete Mike Isgro as he describes his journey from multi-sport star to now being a coach for one of the best football teams in the nation. He'll share his hardships and his successes and how he got to where he is now. For more information on these stories, go to the Full360 student media outline at full360delval.blog. This is Julian White.
And I'm Anthony Puntolillo. We want to thank you guys again for tuning in to another segment of Del Val News and Views. Have a great week.